Way putting for birdie. Oh, here could come the Chang dance. There it is.
There she goes.
The Illinois team, they stop what they're doing to do the Chang dance, which has been one of the fun things we've witnessed this week.
This team's unique because they've rallied around Daniel Chang.
I don't know where the Chang dance originated. All I know is that the whole team knows what to do. Well, it originated from him. He just did it one time and it became a thing.
I drained like a 50-foot birdie putt and the vibes were just right, and then I started just to move randomly, and then it was just known as our team dance in the Chang dance.
All of a sudden they would break out into the Chang dance.
He does it when he makes putts, and it's really fun for the whole team.
It's honestly kind of surprising because it was just something that I did because I was just happy, and it's just kind of cool to see how a lot of people have just followed me doing it.
Stop what you're doing and do the Chang dance anytime you make a birdie.
I think Coach Kevin needs a little work on his Chang dance.
Matthew Lim got a big laugh at it. I liked how Graydon Lomax in North Carolina started laughing when they did it yesterday. Victoria's brother was dancing yesterday. Here's William Quay.
Yeah, but he did it after he made an 8-inch putt.
Yeah,
I mean, seriously. I mean, you've got to know when to do it and when to...
Andy wants to put a premise on there that you can only do it if it's over a foot.
I wonder if our old friend Andy, Damon Green, one of the best caddies in PGA Tour history, likes to do the chicken dance. I wonder if he's feeling like he lost his trademark right now.
He might be feeling pretty good that the other people are trying to do something very similar.
That's right.
119 from the circle tees. Anything left might bounce. Ooh, what a shot that was. One spin, a little to the right.
That away, William.
North Carolina's even cheering for him now.
Yeah, I think they all want to see the dance too.
Putted, you got to believe that's good.
15, Illinois has some birdie putts. Daniel Chang.
Will we see it?
There it is.
We will.
He created it.
We actually did a double. Both people did it.
Charlie Forrest got in on the action too.
I think all of us could learn a little something from that.
At 17, Illinois. Daniel Chang for birdie.
Susie, I think also it might be good if... Are we going to see it again?
Usually we do. There we go. Come on now. Our camera operator said, come on, we're waiting.
There's a little delay.
But give you the skills to figure it out yourself. They don't have to be there with you 24/7. Because once you're out there, you got to figure it out. And the great players are the ones that are able to turn those days when they don't have anything into maybe a 70, and that saves them for the rest of the tournament.
Exactly. You want to empower them to own their own game. Doesn't mean they're not going to call you
Yeah.
to get a little help, and it's not going to mean that you're walking away from them or you're not supporting them. But if you can give them the belief in themselves that they can help themselves, give them that confidence even on the days that are going wrong, they will be so much better players.
I was really fortunate that the gentleman who started me playing golf, Lee Milligan, he was my coach for 50 years. The only guy I worked with, he knew me inside out. I could have a bad day, pick up the telephone, and in 2 minutes he'd have me, straightened out. And that's the beauty of that kind of relationship.
Caraher.
Oh, hit it. That's almost impossible to leave that short going down the hill.
Illinois trying to make a late run. Florida with a 2-shot cushion for fourth over North Carolina. Oklahoma, Utah, and Connecticut playing beautifully. In fact, Oklahoma in the lead.
That sets up another potential birdie for Team Illinois. America's loving that.
all over the old North State, the Tar Heel State, as I'm sure Mrs. Whaley likes to call it.
Yes, sir. I've claimed allegiance to quite a few of these teams, by the way.
Yes, you have.
Pretty much all of them, to be exact.
Pretty much all of them.
I think the 17th hole is going to have an awful lot to do with who ends up making the final four for tomorrow. It's a hole that you could make a 2 or a 3 on, birdie or eagle. If you hit a poor tee shot, you still can bring a bogey into play.
Matthew Lim puts it in for Illinois. Just hit it in the water. So Charlie Forrest needs to hit a good one here.
Charlie's going to have to check his fantasy football leagues when he's done. He's in 3 fantasy football leagues.
Okay, just short.
With your partner in the water, that's not a bad play. You got it in a position where you can do something good from there.
Coming down to the wire here in day
2
2.
and 3 footers.
That's right.
No, these college players need to pay attention. You need to do aim point from 2 feet.
Yeah.
Charlie Forrest in front of the green. This is well done. Tap in.
There's a lot of us that can learn some stuff about the game watching these kids play.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
46 waggles doesn't get it if you're going to hit a terrible shot. Let's move on, hit it, and go find it and do it again.
Susie, don't you think the pace these kids play at promotes more people playing the game?
Oh, absolutely. And I credit the coaches. When Junior League first starts, I'm here to tell you, the local level, it's all about pace of play.
Lim hit it.
That's in the 315, 320 range. Is like 270 to carry that bunker that's well behind him.
Fun story about Matthews using Colt Knost driver head. He shattered his driver head in the skills challenge, and Colt said, "Don't worry about it. I live nearby. I'll go get you one of mine."
He did. He left immediately, went over, came back with it. Colt.
He actually came back with 2 driver heads. He gave him the older version that the kid was using, but then brought the new version and said, "Test this one out, and you go ahead and use the one that you like." And was happy to clean out his garage.
Colt played on tour for a long time, does a great job in broadcasting now.
I mean, you talk to tour players, and every single one of them's got a wedge they got from somebody else, or a driver you've taken out of somebody else's garage. I mean, it's amazing how, if you're not using it, if somebody else can use it, go ahead.
And when they showed him the head, Colt said, "Oh, I've got this. I'll be back in just a minute."
Team calls him Limmy. That's his nickname. He's actually left-handed and plays the game right.
Which is really a great combination, because your left arm is probably your predominant arm, which really helps with the golf swing.
The last guy I caddied for on tour, full-time, was that same way. Scott Piercy, who's won a couple of times. He is a full-blown left-hander, except when it comes to playing golf. He plays golf right-handed.
Johnny Miller was the same. It worked out okay for him.
Worked out well for Lim and Illinois. Both have eagle putts on 18 green, Michael. First Illinois, Matthew Lim.
So if you just 2-putt this for like a tap-in birdie, do you do the dance or not?
Yeah, we've seen some examples of tap-in still requiring a dance.
I mean, I could see the eagle going absolutely crazy, but if you just put it up there and tap it in, I don't know if that's really worthy of the dance.
Is it a birdie, Andy? Then it gets a dance.
Okay, all right, just making sure, Michael.
Victoria Quay is a terrific putter. We might get a big dance here in a second.
She caught a lot of the hole.
And then back to the family thing, the siblings on this team. Her brother is William.
there's a chance. Oh, man, that caught a lot of hole.
Really big putt
It
for
really
North
is.
Carolina.
You know, maybe it's nice that there aren't scoreboards. They're just playing golf. They're not, they know that they've got to do the best they can. This would be huge.
Preston
though, for
Haig.
Wynn.
Will be a birdie of the last for Haig and Song.
The captains and coaches certainly are on live scoring. The parents know what's going on. These boys and girls aren't on their phones, but I'm sure they will.
Okay.
Okay, full dance if he makes this, or just
Michael
partial?
might go out there and dance with him.
There we go.
Matthew Lim and Victoria Quay.
It didn't seem like a birdie, so they, unless maybe they get the whole team together.
Andy, they went with your theory. Coach Kevin Weeks, PGA professional. His 5th appearance here. PGA Junior League.
Meanwhile, Illinois has entertained us the last couple of days. William Quay, his team is 5 back. If this is Quay's last putt, then we're going to see quite the dance. Just short.
Saw William's sister just a moment ago, Victoria.
You said it just a minute ago, Susie. Kevin Weeks, the captain of the team, had the biggest smile on his face. Just the amount of joy that everybody in this event has is contagious.
Kevin's a top 100 instructor in the country, and he's been a part of 9 PGA Tour players' wins as their coach. And I think he finds more joy out of being a captain of this PGA Junior League team than anything. In fact, he told me that. And it's pretty special when you have that kind of coach as a part of your children's lives.
This is North Carolina's last team on the course. There's Weeks in Illinois.
That's with his coach, Clayton Pendergraft. He was Sam Houston State PGM University grad.
North Carolina is done. They're in with their last pair, making a birdie on 18. Chichi Rodriguez. Illinois tapped in too.
Unfortunately, none of these guys know who Chi-Chi is.
Now, North Carolina gets to 44 under, but Florida still has all 5 of their groups on the course.
And there's a good chance that Florida could get all the way up into second place with that many holes left.
Florida playing with California. Maybe even California could sneak in there too.